Yes, guys, it's leg day. It's Thursday, leg day. So today I'm going to go through some hamstring work with you all, and probably not film the quad exercises because last week was like a heavy quad filming, even though I did all my leg day. So I will start you off with the hamstring work. Reason is, I want to show you some hamstring work and a few tips to help bring up some of your hamstrings. Something I've noticed within people who sign on with me, a lot of people lack hamstrings, and a lot of the time it's the way that they're training them, where we put them in the workout, and obviously the taller, depending on how your muscle bellies look, it's going to be harder to get that hamstring drop, and that's just because you've got a longer muscle belly, which is going to take longer to get thicker because it's a longer muscle. Cool. I'm very blessed being 5'9" on a good day, which means I'm about 5'8", but 5'9" on a good day allows me, well, it's basically my muscle bellies. I've got quite short, stumpy legs, short, stumpy arms, a short, stumpy knob. No, I haven't really. It's massive, trust me. I married a black woman for a reason. No, guys, all right, yeah, tough. I'll stop being a knob. But I couldn't help it. I fucking hell. But with my hamstrings, it sort of happened quite easily to be able to get a hamstring drop. One significant memory of mine was I used to train with a good friend, Paul Dyson, who's a very good bodybuilder. He doesn't bodybuild anymore. He just looks good, naked. He does lots of endurance stuff. 2021, you may have seen him. That was his last prep. I remember training with him. Now, he's about 6'3", so I remember training legs, and we would have to put get the bar both together and put it down on the rack so I could do squats with him, and we would just squat till we died. But I remember him as I was sort of starting off, and he said, "If your shorts up, let's see your hamstring." And he went, "I fucking hate short people." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "You've got hamstrings." I was like, "Oh, okay." But I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Hopefully that can help with you, and a few key pointers. And remember, the exercises selected that you should be doing are the ones that are going to feel best for you, where you feel the most amount of tension in your hamstrings. Now that's important because we're all built differently. Some people have got long limbs, long legs. Some people have got shorter legs. We're all sort of kind of built differently, and that's going to change sort of the mechanics on how you do things. But you can take a little bit from this, as well as hopefully feel entertained. We've got the pre-workout meal going in. It's just gone 10:30, so I'm going to stop yakking. I'm going to start eating. Just got the Crystal Light. It's the Target one. Shout out to my client KC, who sorted me out, sending some overseas, which has been exceptional. So we are fully stocked up in this house. Right, time to eat. I have got I spilt the cinnamon. I opened the Freshie. So with the Sainsbury's one, there's you can't flick a tab or anything and tap it in. It is full to the brim. As soon as you open it and tap it, sometimes a lot falls out. And that happened with this right here. So we'll eat this live because this is fucking got a decent amount of jam on, but it's also a super cinnamon fucking rice cake. Might be too much. Cinnamon challenge rice cake. Let's go. Well, rather cinnamony, but the jam's kicking in. It slaps. It's not even that bad. Well, that was amazing. I think you need a lot more cinnamon to make it really Have I got brown lips? I can't tell. Okay. Right, you might be asking, Josh, why are you filming an adductor exercise when you're telling me to bring up my hamstrings? Well, when we pose, our hamstring presses against our other leg, which then helps push the hamstring down. okay, as long as you're relaxed, okay. So it does play a part in your hamstring or overall leg development. And we look at like your back shot, your hamstrings come down and your adductors are still there. Even though you may not class it as a hamstring, it's still important. So I'm classing it as within the same category, because your back double bicep, it's not just the back and your biceps that are judged. It's everything from literally neck to your fucking feet, your calves, your hamstrings, your adductors, and it actually makes everything up to be a complete shot, so you're balanced, because balance is key. So this is why we're doing this. So obviously I have in the past, you know, been putting the gym pin in, loading it up with 3 plates, but I obviously haven't been using my adductor and I've just been moving weight. So on this, I'm making sure that I'm using the muscle and using it, getting as much tension as possible. Now this thing is pretty brutal. The seating position seems to be perfect. Everything seems to be aligned spot on. I'm not sure what make this is. It's Cybex. Of course it's good. I've stuck a little bit more weight on than last time. And I'm hands on here. They're not, because it feels more comfortable for me if I'm being honest, but I'm not using them. It just feels better like that. Squeeze. Okay. Oh. 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 Come on. One more with my hands. Oh. It gets heavy fast. So that's it, I'm gonna do another set of that. I had a little extra couple of plates here, little 5s. So I think that's 2.5. Had a little extra 5 on. Naughty, salty stuff. So that was nice. Lovely. I'll take these off and go again. Oh. Whew. I actually do log my lifts just to give me a gauge, but I'm not using it to, I'm not letting it dictate the session. To avoid what's happened in the past. That was tremendous, that. Whew. How's everyone's day doing? Good? Perfect. Okay. Already I'm feeling my adductors nice and warm. Obviously I'm doing this at the start of the session because I'm making it a priority. And I feel like it gets areas warm, which is better for when I'm going to hamstring work and my quad work. That being said, if you have hip issues, this might not be the best thing to start off with. I might need to do it at the arse end of your workout. So the order that you do things are going to be, 1, what needs to be bringing up, 2, injury prevention, because we're all built different, we've all got different biomechanics, and if you've been alive for a little long, you know, if you're in your late 20s and 30s, you're in your 40s, you've probably done several different sports, you've probably done several stupid things in your life, and you've got some issues. Joint, you might be fine. Some people bulletproof. However, we all have had and all have slight things that means that we have to manipulate it, and that's when I ask as a coach. Every client who's worked with me, who works with me as well, will know. And some of you newbies, new guys who when they sign up, I ask the question: do you have any limitations of training? Exercises you can't do, injuries, just things like this, so then I can make the program best fit to them. Now that's the difference, because I see so many coaches just give people generic splits, the same fucking split. Why are you giving them a push-pull legs? It's the same fucking shit. I've had one guy, he left me to try something new, said to the coach, I can't do a barbell back squat, got his plan, he had barbell back squat in it. It's just generic. And then he sort of, I think he did a month, he came back to me and he said, no, it just didn't work out, you know. Coach just didn't give a fuck. Just because he wasn't a competitor, but his goals matter to him, you know. The guy's a fucking unit now. Right. Hey. Let's go. Don't be gay. Hey. Hey. Yes. By the way, I did say don't be gay, but I don't mean anything that homophobically at all. I mean, don't be a pussy. That's what I should have said. Apologies to anyone who got offended at that, because that's not cool. Whew. Whew. Hamstring curl. First one, lion hamstrings. Brutal. This is absolutely brutal. This hammy curl is nasty. So what I'm going to try and do, I will have a little bit of hip movement. I feel like I can't help it, but I'm going to try and keep my hips from rising up. I'm going to try and keep a lot of the tension on my hamstrings, so I'm actually using them. So hamstring curl, direct hamstring work, going to isolate them. You can do it single leg, you can do it both legs, whatever you feel the most tension in, really. That's what I would suggest. I mean, if you've got a lot of time, single legs are great, but sometimes they take a little while, you know, take a long time, do each leg. If you're doing 3 sets, you know, 6 sets really, isn't it? Well, when you've got each leg, it can be a little lengthy of your session. So if you're someone who's got to get to work, that might be a little difficult to do, you know, because you might have an hour to kill legs. So you want to think about time. That's something to think about, okay? And there's no right or wrong way of doing it, and that's just, you know, first and foremost, let's just fucking put it that way. All right, this is going to be bad because my fucking earphone warning. All right, lots of breathing, shouting, and fucking rustling. So I'm warning you. Okay, so I'm short, as you can see, so I've got to jump on here like that because I've got short, stumpy legs. Short, stumpy knob as well. You bastard. Well, that went, and it flew. Oh. Now I've got to climb off it. I'll get my ladder ready, guys. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Perfect. So we're going to do another set of that. Oh. So I did, by the way, in between that I did calves. My 4 sets. I'm going to actually increase the weight next time I jump on this because that was pretty impressive. I'm going to stay on the same weight because the amount of reps I got. Try and fit it in an 8 to 12. I might only get 7, but it'll be worth it. I think someone asked me a question as well about rep range. What do I do? Do I stay on the same weight for my second set? Only if I've blasted past the rep range. Like if I'm only doing 8 to 12 and I've got 14, 13 reps, I may not take it down because I may be able to fit in the rep range for the second set. Just nip in there. But I know for next time, I'll increase the weight. So I'll go up a peg. And then what I'll do is then I most likely will drop the peg if I won't fit in the rep range. Does that make sense? So if I got 8 or like 9, 10 or 12, then I would put it down. Just because I'm not going to be able to get into the rep range. It just common sense, you know. That came across wrong, but self-explanatory. I'm going to have a sip of my drink and go again. I think same again. I think I touched about this about rest periods. If you feel good, you go again. Simple as that. You know? Little stretch. Cool, blimey. Socks are falling down. Typical. All right. Okay. Just get my ladder out, lads. Ooh, up on here, yeah, lovely. Thank you. Nice. Woo! We're cooking. Okay. Woo! We go. Right, so this rotation I'm going to do a single leg seated. Just be really mindful because seated have caused me issues before with my knee, but this doesn't feel like it's causing them. I'll tell you what, this is fucking heavy in the shortened position. So different way of sort of where I'm going to get sort of target the hamstring a little bit. Obviously you can use other exercises, but I'm going to hit a single leg on this seated. So just a slight different angle to hit the hamstrings on. You're about to see how weak I am, considering this is fucking heavy, this is. Okay. Drive that hill into my arse. Now, with this one as well, let me recover actually, fucking twat. With this, some people like to bring themselves forward because they feel it more. They can shorten it better, that's fine. Or you're like me, where if you do that, it feels like incredible knee pain. We can push back, and I just feel a lot of tension on my hamstring. If you feel a lot of tension in your hamstring and you feel great doing it either or, that's great for you. Some nerd will tell you that you're doing it wrong. But just, you carry on doing what you're doing, eating your surplus, take your gear, train hard, and you see your hamstrings grow, and see where that nerd is. Still telling people on Instagram what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing, yeah? Whilst you're getting it done. Big dick energy. There you go. Have fun doing it as well. If you don't like this exercise and it feels like shit, don't do it. Just have fun. Come on, you big donkey bastard. Look how brown my legs are. I've been banging the MT2 in big time. Ooh! Come on! Control it, Josh. My nose strip come off. Sweaty fucking bastard. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna do another set of that. And then my other hamstring works at the arse end of the workout, so I'm gonna get stuck into my quad stuff after this bad boy. Team. I'm just gonna scoot you around a little bit. Right, hamstring exercise. So the arse end, this is the second to last workout. What am I talking about? Sorry, all the blood is in my legs right now. Exercise. So, not a lot of weight. Really, just keeping focus on the tension on the hammies. Obviously, been progressing it slowly. You know, making sure we're using hams, using glutes. And it's another exercise where I'm going to hit the hamstrings. So this is like a variation of a stiff leg. So last week, you might have seen me do it on the Smith. And this week I'm doing it on a belt squat. And this is the Panatta belt squat. So I'm going to use a V grip because it feels good. And I'm just going to keep the tension on the hammies, be controlled, feel good. That might be a little bit too long, so I might not be able to get the range, but I can always move it. I'm feeling rather battered, smoked. I can feel my blood sugars feel like they've dropped. That sort of real spaced out, whoa, that weird numbing in the mouth feeling. And if before you ask, I haven't taken exogenous insulin, so don't worry. But my legs are just absolutely blown. My quad is just like, you can't feel it, but I can. That's rock hard. I'm not even tensing that. It feels like a rock. I've killed it. I've actually managed 3 sets on the pendulum today. Went heavy on the pendulum as well, like, smashed it. I felt fucking good, man. Felt fucking good after heavy Smith. I won't say heavier, I've obviously got a lot of reps, but heavier than last time. Right, let's just get this going. I can't even bend my leg to get up here. My quads are fried. Oh, am I going to be alright getting down here to do this? Oh yeah, I will. Oh my god. My fucking... Good morning. Even though it's the afternoon now. The gorilla will give us power. The silverback. I need a big back. A gorilla. Silverback has a big back. Josh needs a big back. Maybe there's some spiritual something happening here. I don't know. You guys tell me. That's going to be too much. My legs are shaking so much. This is not good. There we go. Okay. My arse. That was fucking hard. I think I could go heavier next time. I need to really solidify these. Oh, it's got to push yourself, man. Push yourself. Push yourself to uncomfortable places. That's right. That's where muscle's built. Okay. I'm going to do another set with that. The next time I'm going a little bit heavier. Oh, bastard. I'm going to do same weight. Fuck me. As many reps as we can. Just keep that tension on there. Oh my god. My legs are shaking on the way fucking to grab the bar. Okay. Oh, shaking like a shitty dog. Oh. Alright, so that's like the hamstring work done. I've got a bit of glutes here as well, which is important because you need glutes. But also, I'm going to go do glute drive now, but I don't need to film that. But there you go, just a few tips for you all on building, basically how I'm building my hamstrings up. Hopefully you can incorporate some of that yourself. And enjoy the rest of the video on this lovely Thursday. Got a busy weekend. Going to Cheltenham, filming in Cheltenham tomorrow at the gym with Big Magic, Big J, working out with him, and then Saturday all the way up to AW Fitness with the full bore team, which is a 3-hour journey. We're there, Wesley Vistas is there, we're there, be a good crack. And Sunday, fucking chilling the fuck out. Oh God. I need to grab onto something, but I can't because I'm fucking twatted. Okay. Brutal. Oh. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, sorry that was so quick. Don't know where that come from, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my legs are so fucking toasted. My hamstrings, Smokey, what are you doing? Are roasted. Like, oh, the calves and my quads. Bending down is painful. Painful is a good thing. They're swolled up very nicely. I had to stop off at the shop, a petrol station. If you're American, gas station. And look at how much better the lighting is. And I found the Blue Hawaiian Monster, which they're like, it's actually American. It's been imported because it's 473ml and it's put fluid ounces and it's got the American stuff on it. So they're import. I paid like £2.65 for one, and I got two because they're Chanel. So she needs one. So I'm going to give that a review tomorrow. There is my post-workout meal, the 150 rice with the 200 grams of beef, and I have got a little bit of carrot, and I've got some tender stem broccoli, which I bought this morning, and lovely stuff. I've also got a bit of Cholula Palula with the, of course, ketchup zero. This is going to go down a treat. By the way, if you're wondering, it is 150 raw weight and 200 raw weight. So if you're like, that's not 150 fucking rice. There's way more. Yeah, it is fucking way more. Like, I put like 4 times the amount of water because I like my rice really fluffy, so it's about 600. A bit more than that. Is it? 600. Right, time to eat. I'm hungry. Yes, we are recording. Right, I have been busy bee. We've got the cats are fucking... What the fuck was that? Who's hissing at each other? Behave. Luna! Loony! Loony boony! It's Luna. What a fucking nutcase. Huh? She's got fucking 3 brothers. Bless her. Any females watching this, if there is any females and you've got 3 brothers, you'll know her pain. Right. So, I have been a busy beast because tomorrow we're off to train and film. So there will be a fucking quality video coming with Mr. Jay Davis. So if you didn't see, remember Jay from the British. So he is going to do Milan. If you didn't know, he's actually like 41 years old. I couldn't believe it when he told me, because when he said he was doing Milan, which is the Masters Amateur Olympia, I think, or the Masters something, he said pro qualify for Masters. And Tony, remember Tony who I train arms with? Obviously my training split has changed, but Tony still, he was a good mate of mine. Helped push him and he pushed me and helped a lot of my posing through my prep. He and off season, we blew up the arms together. He's competing there in men's physique, so that's they're 8 days out. They'll be 8 days out tomorrow, actually, so they're going to be 9 days out. So anyway, I'm training with Jay. This is his last hard session. We're going to do a push day, so I've got to do a little bit actually shoulder pressing, so I haven't done that since in prep. As obviously I'm not doing any shoulder presses at the minute, we're just doing obviously a lot of side delt work because we're trying to prioritise the chest. You're going to get a little bit of that on the high incline anyway on a Smith. It's going to get crossed over anyway. Right, anyway, enough of that bollocks. I've been prepping food, so we've got my pre-sorted for tomorrow on there. I'm actually cooking some veggies. I was going to cook them in the morning and just take the ones, because I have some of that in my egg meal in the morning, you see, with the oats. Not with the oats, but with the eggs and egg whites. However, I just was like, that's going to be hot, and then I don't want to go in there or whatever. So if everything's cooked, it's all good. So we've got pre-sorted. I've got my whey powder there, and I'll make the whey paste from there. I've got my rice cakes, and look at the jam. Look at this cute little pot. This is when you've got an organised missus. So she's got my little 30 grams of jam. I can put them on my rice cakes. Love that. And also, I don't know if I showed you, but we've got another meal, which is obviously on the way home. I'll have my post-workout meal, and it's about a 2-hour journey, so I'll probably just I'll get back with no trouble, and I'll be able to eat that, or if it takes me a little longer because of traffic, I have a meal. Always have a meal, another meal ready with you. Don't take the risk. Get stuck in traffic, you're fucked. I'll probably get some more water when I'm there before I leave, fill up the jug, whatever I do. I'll probably take a sachet of that nice fucking knockoff Crystal Light. Oh, get that shit down me Gregory Peck, just so I'll keep my fluids going. I'll have to take piss stops, but you probably saw on the way home I got some fuel. I had about just over 3/4 of a tank, or not 3/4, like over a quarter of a tank. I was like, I best get some anyway, because you know it's like a fucking, I'll end up doing like what, 180 miles tomorrow. It's not that much, no biggie really. However, I might make sure I've got enough fuel. You know, we're covered. We've got no trouble. Anyway, went into the Shell garage. It's a little spa in there, right, which is like a little corner shop. They've only gone and got this fucking monster. This is in the UK. This is actually American. I didn't realise that these are American because it's obviously in fluid ounces and 473. So I'm actually missing some essential 27 mils here, because in UK ones, if you didn't know, are 500. Guys in the US are missing out, I know, but obviously it's got the coloured rim, which is pretty cool. 10 calories, lovely stuff. So we'll try this tomorrow. I'll let you know, because I am going to film. We do an off-plan meal tomorrow, Friday. Got an off-plan meal to do in the week, so well, weekend or whatever you want to call it. So I will be filming that, because I'll be filming my cheat meals. But I got one for Chanel, £2.65. So I spent nearly fucking £6 on fucking drinks. How about that? But it's well worth it. And also it's like garage price. It's going to be. I'm interested to see how the cream of rice, the ESN rice gets on, because I know it gets like more thick, and I still whisked it out. No, not whisked it, like stirred it up. Thank you whoever commented that. A couple of people reached out to me. You're all fucking legends, by the way. So I've done that anyway. It's going to be interesting. I'm really interested. I'm going to take some fucking cinnamon with me, because I'm a beast, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cooking this veg. Anyway, I thought I had to show everyone, because this is what we've been up to. Well, we had a bit of a chill time, clients, etc. Just been on the blower all night, as you do. I've got 2,000, how much steps have I got? 103 steps. Pretty much walk up and down the stairs, you're good. You know what I'm saying?
That has 4 USB sticks.
We need a special plug for more USB sticks, Chanel says.
Not USB sticks, but USB things.
USB things. I tell you what, more importantly, last meal, the best meal. Yes, the banana, the whey, the 100g of oats. We've got the sticky toffee pudding, because I can't get enough of it right now. Jordan Hutchison, be quiet. Yes, we're watching his full day of eating. Interesting stuff. Yeah, best meal. Gonna go to bed, gonna eat this, go to bed. Get a good sleep tomorrow. Travelling. Cheat meal with the wife. Gonna do a creamy. It's gonna be good fun. Damn right, Chanel. What are you doing tomorrow? Food shop. I need oats. I'm blasting through the oats, because we're doing 100, I'll do 150, do 250 a day. Blasting through. Well, no, I want a training day. Lower on a rest day. Still blasting through. Feels good. I'm excited to eat more when it's needed. I just seem to be growing in a minute. which isn't a bad thing at all. Alright, until the next one, peace.